Music. Here we go. Fantastic. Greetings and once again, welcome to the World of Thaylos. After our Christmas break, we have been apart for quite a while, so we're going to need to get reacquainted with what's going on. But this evening, we have with us Mr. Sheik, Mr. Foluco, Mr. Marcus, and Mr. Loosefang.
Hello.
And along with the usual accoutrement of various animals that like to follow us around.
Yep.
Our accoutrement.
Is that the correct pronunciation?
Yes. No, I was just saying our accoutrement.
In our last episode, the party was chasing Foluco around the town, who was in turn chasing Master Sorensen around the town. And Foluco, for some strange reason, decided to inflict a disease on Master Sorensen, who subsequently went into shaking fits and had to be escorted to his home. The rest of the party, upon seeing him safely to his home, was joined by Mistress Hill, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Who is working with the party to try and solve the mystery of who wrote the mysterious instructions to the orc party. And thus, we join them on the streets of the Bard's College.
Yep. By the way, I want to swap from settings to chat on the Observer.
Yes, on the Observer. Going to do that now. Chat. Very good.
Yeah. Here we are.
Okay. So if you're watching the stream, Foluco, you can correct anything that I'm doing wrong. By the way, for the benefit of those who are observing, Foluco is getting ready to enter the armed services, and he is not going to be able to be with us for a time, and so he is turning over any streaming duties to me, the GM. So tonight is our test run to see if I can stream from my machine and get it right. So if Foluco pops up and offers me advice on streaming, you'll know why. Woohoo. All right. Now, if I do this, perfect. And that just moved Sheik. All right.
I'm bouncing around.
You are bouncing around. All right.
Keep in mind if you want the stream to see anything, you need to ping it.
That's what I've been doing.
Observer.
That's what I've been doing. I'm just, the Observer. Yeah, that just puts it right where I want it to be.
Cool. Yep.
All right. All right. So you are on the streets close to where you enter the city from the beginning. It is now early afternoon, after lunch. You have retired Master Sorensen to his bed with the assurance that hopefully he should be able to get over this Shakes disease within a day or two. The party is rather concerned, and they suspect that Foluco was the one who caused the disease, but you have no proof at this point.
I deny everything.
You deny everything. Well, you're not even with the party. If you recall, Foluco, let's see, I'm trying to find you. You were over here.
Oh, hey, I am.
So.
Oh yeah, we went inside to watch the whatever performance that we got tickets for.
No, that is not
literally conned the guy.
That is actually one of the main classrooms, the classroom buildings right there.
Yeah.
That is not the amphitheater. The amphitheater is on the south end of town.
I don't know where the amphitheater is, so I just walked into this building thinking this was it.
All right. So, up to your usual antics, I see.
Yep.
Yep.
So, in our last episode, you sat down with Mistress Hill in her apartment, and she analyzed the document using a very clever magnifying glass made of ice. And she was able to determine that the scripting was flawless. The usual smudges and scratches that happen, the very subtle smudges and scratches that happen from using a fountain pen, were not there at all. So whoever wrote this has a very practiced hand at writing in calligraphy. And so she suspects that it is the instructor who teaches calligraphy or one of his proteges.
Which is a lovely small search window.
Yes. And so the next stop was to bring you over to the place where this professor lives. Now, he wasn't home at the moment, and so he is probably teaching a class. And so she does not know where his class at the moment is. But you could search in one of the classroom centers if you want to do it the brute force way.
Well, I find that a mixture of brute force and asking around is a good mixture.
Yes.
Especially if you bumble around like a lost student and say, hey, I'm looking for this.
That is true.
And then at the same time, Mistress Hill does look somewhat concerned, and she is constantly looking around and scanning the rooftops.
Is everything okay?
Well, if what you're telling me is true, then there are bandits in town, and they're trying to hide themselves from view. I'm not one who is good at spotting, who is going to rob me blind and who is just going to walk up and give me the standard greeting. I'm not very experienced in these kinds of things. I'm an author, not an adventurer.
Well, fortunately, ma'am, people don't like robbing people in large groups.
Except for what happened to you folks earlier this morning, if I understand correctly.
Yeah.
That is true.
Cool. If that happens again, we'll just have to see about making that have a different result.
Indeed. So the main classroom area, we were actually headed in that direction until Master Sorensen developed this rather unfortunate circumstance. So if we head back in that direction, we might be able to find Master Johnson.
I think it's our best option right now.
So she starts walking off down the road.
I would like to try and climb up on top of the roof. This one.
All right. Now, you could take the long way. You could take the long way. There are ladders and stairways and then up to the walkways that go from roof to roof. In fact, on the reverse side of that house, there is a ladder.
I'm kind
of interested in getting some food, possibly.
I'm sorry. What was that, Loosefang?
I was just saying I'd prefer to try and make a climb check and just use these boxes.
You're going to try and climb on the pallets? Okay. So go ahead and get up on the pallets. Give me a climb check. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Does that include? That does include you rolled a 5. What about is there any? No. Let's see. You rolled a 2. And what's your skill level in climb?
Wait a minute.
How many ranks have you put in climb?
Ranks none.
Oh, okay. So then why are you getting a 5?
God damn.
Okay, it's 5 because of your dexterity, and then another 2 because of your ropes.
Yeah.
I got you. All right. So a 7 is not enough to ascend onto the roof from the pallets. You are able to get a hold of the overhang, but the pallets are just not sturdy enough, and you can't get a good grip.
Well, okay. You kind of cut out there at the end, but
I'm saying the pallets they're just not sturdy enough, and you can't get a good grip.
copy. Well,
Please. Mistress Hill doesn't seem to notice your attempt, and she is walking off down the street toward the classrooms.
I'm going to just be escorting her, probably Mira too, it looks like.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow close
that-
behind.
after
we
another
just want to make
I
sure
give
she
up.
feels safe and
Okay.
less
Whoops.
rubble.
Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, yeah, the rest of the party, they seem content to just follow Mistress Hill down the road.
But on the rooftop.
Up on the housetops, reindeer paws.
Reindeer have paws?
No. P-A-U-S-E.
Oh.
Like the giant shark.
Yes. All right. One moment, please. Oh, what happened there? Come on. I have to remember to keep pinging the map so that the observer can keep up.
Mhm.
There we go. All right, we're good. As you walk along, Mistress Hill asks, she turns the topic of conversation toward the concert that is happening this evening. She seems rather excited, and she asks the party, "Do you guys know about Master Ishak Yorman?"
I don't think I've heard of him.
I don't, but Justin may have. He plays a pretty good instrument.
I sort of pause for a minute, just kind of stand there, keep walking.
So
It's an interesting name, that's for sure.
Justin pipes up and he says, my friends, you are in for a treat. Master Yorman is a master violinist, and he directs stage plays and an orchestra. I'm not sure what show he has planned for tonight. Mistress Hill, do you know what he's playing for tonight? And Mistress Hill turns and says, "No play tonight. It's simply an orchestra concert, but this is music of his own composition. He doesn't usually do that, and so this is a debut tonight of one of his new compositions, and you're sure in for a treat. Have you ever heard any of his work before?" And she looks to the rest of the party, aside from Justin.
I don't think I have.
I'm sure I'd remember if I'd heard it.
Perhaps passing through town.
Oh, he's been all over the eastern provinces. Anything to the east of the Great Desert. If you haven't heard of Master Yorman, then you haven't lived. And Justin, he kind of rolls his eyes a little bit, and then he says, "Yes, if you could actually get close to him and talk to him, that would be a different thing altogether."
As ego takes up a bit of the room.
Well,
And
I'm sure
Justin
that he's-
looks over to you, Loosefang, and he nods. He says, "Yeah, you're telling me." But
Let's hope his ego hasn't gotten the best of him.
Well, when he pulls up those strings, he can make them sing enough to bring tears to your eyes. But if you hear him teach, or you hear him talk to you face to face, and it just makes you want to run.
fight or flight, as it were.
Well, whatever it is, the guy's got talent.
Oh, he's got something.
You know him, Loosefang, possibly?
Oh, I would not say I know him. I don't think we'd walk in the same kind of crowds as me. I'm just a humble shepherd. Just your average shepherd. I don't think we have too many shoulders rubbing.
No, I'm a German shepherd.
That would
Fair enough.
Fair enough. So let me uncover that area. All right. So Mistress Hill, she says, you do have tickets for the concert this evening, do you not?
Somebody in our party did.
Well, Loosefang should have some, as he got 2, plus the one that I currently have from what's his.
So I believe we have 3 in total at this time.
3.
Well, I have 1.
Well, if we could take a slight detour, I could take you down to the ticket office.
I do wonder if we'll get to meet him. I'd sure love to tell him to break a leg.
Figuratively, of course.
Is there any other kind?
Well, we are adventurers.
All right. Well, there's a side street coming up here on the right. If you'll follow me, we can take you to the ticketing office.
All right. As long as we still can meet that professor for calligraphy and figure out what's going on.
Master Johnson, if he's in class right now, it won't let out for at least another 20 minutes.
That's enough time to make a short delay at a ticket office.
Maybe I can possibly find some food.
Hungry?
Because I'm thinking, we haven't really eaten anything since earlier today. Probably starving.
Not since breakfast, no.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably best to go find some food. Anybody else want to come?
Hey, can you ping on the screen real quick?
Just a minute.
Well,
Just a minute.
I should
Okay.
probably...
I am right there. Ping. Right there. All right.
That's weird.
Would there happen to be a place to get some food over by the ticket aid?
Oh, you'd be looking more in the square over by the tavern. That's further west. You could cut through this path here. The ticketing office is off there off there on the right. And she points out the building.
Hey, can you maximize the observer real quick?
I thought I did, but hang on for a sec. Ticketing office right there. But let me bring up the observer. Okay, maximized.
Okay, cool. Keep it maximized and just tab to the other one.
Gotcha. Okay. What was the stream having a problem?
It wasn't updating because it wasn't maximized.
Gotcha. Okay. Then let me go ahead and put a label on this building.
Ugh.
There we are. Ticketing office.
Which building?
Let's see. I need to move that. Maybe I put it on the GM layer. Just a second. I put it on the wrong layer. Sorry about that.
There you go.
You
A
good?
very short detour. That'll be fine.
So Mistress Hill makes her way over to the ticketing office.
I guess we're going with her. Or at least I'm making sure I'm sticking with her. She's the only one who understands calligraphy better than I do. Me and my
Renji,
small fork skill.
Renji, meanwhile, stays at the edge of the path back on the main road, and he's scanning the area. All right, so let's see. Mira and Sheik and Marcus. Oh, and Lady Amit. I need you guys to all make spot checks.
Spot checks.
Spot.
All right.
Spot.
Yep.
Spot. I'm amazed that nobody in our party has the name Spot.
Ha 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 ha. All right. Dang,
Oh.
that hawk is amazing. What is her bonus? 16? Dang it. Wow.
I can't see her roll.
Oh,
I
you
don't
can't.
see her roll either.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's because it's to GM.
It's whispered. You need to take that off of whisper. She rolled a 34.
Woo!
Yeah,
Well,
that's what I said. And at 34, it was
I had a shot
crazy.
at seeing whatever she sees, but she sees a lot clearer than I do.
Yeah,
That hawk
so,
has 20/20 vision
Do you know how to
for sure.
change that macro in there, Marcus? Or I could change it.
Yeah.
Do character sheet, skills, especially on Spot because she's going to be using that a lot.
Yep. Now I gotta learn how to handle animals so I can communicate well with her.
Yep.
Well, we have one blind familiar and one familiar who can see anything.
Indeed. But on the other hand, Sir Squeaks has got some crazy hearing.
He's got like
Yep.
18 or something bonus.
Yep.
Well, we'll have Amit Spot and
All right, Marcus, why don't you go ahead and just do a test spot check on Lady Amit?
Okay. Here we go.
Did everybody see that?
I see a 29.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Lady Amit becomes agitated. You can't tell why. Now, she takes into the air and flies over the building here and squeals in a shrill manner before returning to your side.
Do I see anything?
Actually, Sheik, you do not.
Should I do a handle animal check for that?
Yes, give me a handle animal to see if you can try and understand what she's agitated about. No. You're gonna need to work on that.
I don't know what she's squealing about. But I do know that we did get robbed earlier, so I think I would put a hand on one of my blades and just be ready.
Everyone check your pockets.
All right. Mistress Hill,
I'm
meanwhile,
just sitting here like frustrated, just like, why can't I understand you?
Mistress Hill, meanwhile, is talking with the ticketing agent, and let's see. Sheik, you are standing right behind her, so you can hear her conversation, and she seems to be a little annoyed, and she turns back to you and she says, "There are only 2 tickets left. The show is mostly sold out. I should have realized this. We're so late in the day." There are only 2 tickets left for the concert, and then it's going to be completely sold out. I don't know how many of you guys want to come, but it doesn't look like we're going to get the whole group in there.
That's all right. You get one for yourself. And
Oh, I have one already. I was hoping you guys could come.
let's get a ticket for Justin and Mira.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps Samuel.
Okay, and then you guys do not. You guys don't know. You've got Loose Fang. How many are you holding? How many tickets?
He's holding 2.
2. And then how many are you? And you're only holding 1, Faluco.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with the 2 from Loose Fang, and you're able to purchase 2 more, you could get 4 of you into the concert, but the rest of the group would have to wait outside.
Let's say Loose Fang, Samuel, Justin, and Mira should go.
What does everyone say to that?
I'm not there.
I'll be fine with it.
Not so musically inclined, are you?
Oh, I'm musically inclined. I'm just trying to be courteous to the rest of the group.
Same. Plus, I feel like
chivalry
I'd
from a
want
rogue.
to. Hey,
Well, I became a rogue to get revenge against a rather unsightly politician, which has since happened. So at this point, I'm happy. I'm right as rain and happy to do whatever.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Almond here is a lady. She's a lady bird.
That'll do. All right.
Don't rogues
But
normally
anyways,
can't?
So what was the decision? Was it Mira and Justin as Samuel and Loosefang?
I believe so.
All right. So each ticket is going to be 20 gold pieces. It's fairly steep.
Goodness mercy me!
So does anybody want to spring for the tickets?
I think I'm good. I'm gonna go help Sheik around with finding food and making sure that Lady Almond is all right.
So, Marcus, before you turn away, why don't you give me a spot check? Oh, nice one,
Okay.
Marcus. Nice one. Okay. All right. As you turn away from the ticketing office, something catches your eye on the roof, but when you turn back, it's gone.
There's something on the roof. Huh. All right.
And
Don't know what it was.
Loosefang has disappeared from the group. Okay. Mira, on the other hand, is now nervous because she has learned to trust the party's instincts, and now she's watching the roof as well. Mistress Hill, having never had experience with this, she is trying to find out which party member is going to spring for the tickets. She seems somewhat oblivious to the rest of the situation. Loosefang. All right. Do. There you go, Loosefang. Okay, this is what you see on the roof.
Uh-oh. Well, that's less good. Is this building I'm near right?
Sorry, you broke up, Loosefang.
I was just wondering, what all do I see this area over here?
Let me reveal that for you.
I'll front the ticket for Samuel.
Very well. That's 20 gold.
Go ahead and take it off.
Okay, you've got to mark that on your character sheet. Who's chewing into their microphone?
Oh, sorry.
Someone's chewing into their microphone.
I'm eating my Pockies that I got for Christmas.
Oh, those are yummy.
Maybe
they're similar to Korean pepito.
Yep.
I don't have any ladders or anything.
I'll
leading up
pass
to
Mistress Hill the
Nope, I'm afraid not, Loosefang. So, but back here, Loosefang. Hold on.
Back where?
Back here, behind this small building here, there is a stack of grain sacks that you could climb on. It doesn't look very stable, but it is high enough for you to reach the roof.
I do a climb check.
Okay, go ahead.
Try and move silently as well.
So you're going to do move silently on. Okay. That is definitely enough, Loosefang. Move yourself up to that roof. Okay, so Sheik, are you going to do a move silent?
Nah. I'm currently trying to act casual down here. I
So-
know something's going to go down soon. But...
Loose Fang, now that you're up on the roof, give me another spot check. Yeah, Marcus, you are unable to figure out what is going on, even though you realize there's probably something up on the roof. All right, Loose Fang. That's a good shot. Now, while you do that, I need you to also make a hide check, because you being up on the roof, you can be seen as well.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you're on the far side of that roof on the slope that goes down.
Okay. Loose Fang.
Whoa.
As soon as you poke your head over the crest of the roof, one of them turns their head and sees you. And you can see there are 3 figures on top of the roof, doing their best to lay flat against the roof tiles and stay out of sight. But with you cresting the other roof, the 3 of them and you are in full sight of each other. One of them turns his head to you, smiles, and puts a finger to his lips as if trying to shush you.
We got company on the roof, everyone. And I run towards them, jump across.
Okay, so I'm going to give you one action, Loose Fang, and then we'll see what happens. So go ahead and take your action. You're going to jump across to the other roof?
The action I would like is run across this roof and try and jump across this gap over here to land.
Where do you want to land?
This seems like the only place I could probably land.
So you're going to have to hop not only the roof, but over the branches of that tree. This is going to be a tough jump.
Yeah, I'm hoping to sort of go beside them.
All right. Okay, so go ahead and move yourself to your jumping point and then give me a jump check.
Jumping position?
Oh, well,
yeah,
as best I can. I'm on the corner.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, just insta-kill one of their skulls again and we'll be good.
Yeah, if you can pull a shot like that again, that would be fantastic.
I don't care to think what my luck will be after getting that a single campaign.
That's a good enough jump check. All right, so those of you gathered on the ground, along with Mistress Hill, suddenly see Loose Fang.
After shouting, we have company.
About 2 stories above your heads, making a heroic leap from one roof over the branches and leaves of a tree to the other roof and disappearing from view. All right, and you do hear, you said it loud enough, Loose Fang, you do hear, "We've got company," and then he jumped from one roof to the next. So clearly there's something going on. Loose Fang, I need you to roll initiative. And Lady Ament, you also roll initiative, because the 2 of you are the only ones who know what's up there.
Okay.
Well, thieves are cowards. Maybe you can scare them off.
One second.
I mean, they might be cowards, but they also have me out.
Oops.
Yeah, with help downstairs.
Yeah, 2 stories downstairs.
Yep.
That's not a problem.
I kind of tell Samuel, stay behind me.
Actually, I might suggest move Samuel behind the building over here or something where he's going to be safe.
Well, he doesn't know what the danger is, and quite frankly, neither do you.
Well, I'm guessing they're on the roof that we just saw Loose Fang jump to.
There we go. The turn order. And I'm going to add.
We shall call them troglodyte 1, 2, and 3.
And we will roll. Two archers and the adept. Oh boy, you guys are in for some chop.
Oh boy.
I try to make as heroic a pose as I can.
Well,
Once
you certainly made yourself visible.
What was that?
You certainly made yourself visible.
Actually, if you just flat out knock them off the roof, the rest of us can make short work of them.
Certainly a possibility. All right. Combat has begun. Let me get the labels onto these guys properly.
Hig.
Okay. All right, can you guys all see that?
Yep.
Cool. So, the first archer, being at point blank range, realizes that his bow is not going to do much good shooting straight at you when you can simply reach up and mess with his shot. So, instead of knocking an arrow, he takes his bow and tries to swipe you across the face with it.
You're breaking up, kind of.
Okay.
Or at least for...
So, he realizes that at point blank range, he's not going to get a good shot off at you. So instead of knocking an arrow, he tries to swipe you across the face with his bow. All right, but you're easily able to duck because he's off balance. All right. Now, the third one is in he is not dressed in any armor or leathers. He is simply wearing robes. He steps up to the crest of the building, 5-foot step away from you, and reaches across to the other archer and touches him on the shoulder while muttering some arcane syllable that you don't recognize.
Uh-oh. That's less than ideal. What's the matter? Can you take me in a fair fight?
Oh, if they can fight unfair, then they'll do it.
They're all fighting near the edge of that roof. If I step back, could I see them?
Well, if you know they're up there, yeah. If you step back far enough, yes, you could.
Well, we do know something's going on up there.
So, the second archer shoulders his bow and draws a wicked-looking dagger and tries to slash you with it.
Away from me.
Okay, your armor class. It's higher now. That may not be a hit.
It's higher, but it's not enough. Mine is 18.
Oh, that is a hit then. That is a hit. All right, then I will roll for damage. Okay, only 2 points of damage.
Whew.
But I do need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
So as the blade's coming down, I try and slap it away with my... End up getting nicked on.
Essentially, yes.
You said fortitude?
Give me a fortitude saving throw. Okay. As the blade rakes across your arm, it does minimal damage. And at first, you don't think that there's any problem. But then you see a flash in front of your eyes. And you start to feel off balance and tired.
Ooh.
Okay. So you are now drowsy, which gives you a penalty on your 2 hit rolls, and on to hit. It gives you penalties to hit and penalties on your reflex saving throws.
Come on, Loose Fang, wake up.
All
We
right,
got this.
Lady Hawk, you are up.
I'm gonna try and move out of harm's way and try and continue to try and get Marcus's attention
All right, so
to let him know what's going on.
For that, Marcus, make another handle animal roll.
Also, do we hear any
Okay.
of this commotion?
Yeah, absolutely, you hear that because Loosefang is doing nothing to keep quiet.
Very true.
Okay. Oh, where's my handle animal?
Yeah, you're still unable to interpret what she's trying to tell you. All right, Loosefang, it is your turn. You are drowsy.
Alrighty, so sizing up the 2 of them, 3 of them, they're kind of shifty. It's hard to tell sometimes, but studying myself a bit with my quarters, I then sort of drift about a bit, but strike out, trying to hit this one.
That one? All right.
Knock him off the roof.
I'm attempting a trip attack.
Okay, if you succeed in a trip, then he will have to make a reflex saving throw to avoid falling off the roof.
That's my intent.
Okay.
All right, so I just make a normal attack.
Well, let me look on your character sheet just a second. Yes. Okay. Make a normal 2-hit roll, but remember you have a -2 penalty because you're drowsy.
Swing, bada bada bada, swing.
You got this.
Ouch.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a natural 1. Okay, that
I thought I had gotten a bad roll.
that sleeping poison must have been stronger than you thought because your stroke was way off.
Can I make any more checks to try and shake off the drowsiness? Or
At the beginning of your next turn, it will wear off on its own.
copy that.
Okay.
Okay, now I need everyone on the floor to make listen checks.
On the floor, make listen.
Everyone on the floor, make listen checks.
Now, do I still get to make another attack?
No, you did not declare
Okay.
a flurry of blows.
Copy.
Nice one, Marcus. Go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead and roll initiative. Get yourself in the initiative order.
Marcus, let me borrow those yours
Okay.
real fast.
Sheik, go ahead and roll initiative.
Nope.
Thank you for not being quiet up there, Loose Fang.
Not too hard to hear what's going on. So I'm going to roll initiative. I'm going to roll a listen check for Mira and for Justin.
Right now I'm tired. Let's hope I'm not dead tired.
Oh, never say die. Never say die. Dang,
It's
Mira!
done.
Woo!
Ooh.
A nat 20 on listen.
Indeed. So let's get her in an initiative check. Get her into the initiative. Very good. All right, and then I need to roll for Justin as well. Okay, that's his listen check. Very nice, very nice. And then rolling for initiative. Wow. Okay, Justin. Wow, that's fantastic. All right, let's adjust that initiative order and see what goes down. That would put Justin at the front of the initiative.
Thank you for being really fast on your feet, Justin.
All right. Meanwhile, as the next round of combat starts, we return the action to Foluco and Sir Squeaks.
Oh, joy.
Okay, so Foluco and Sir
Found the
Squeaks,
wrong classroom.
go ahead and give me a listen check. This is going to be tough, but if you get a high enough, I'm going to let you hear that battle.
Squeaks just might do.
This might be, Squeaks just might get it. I doubt that Foluco will get this.
Give me a hot second.
We're only a block away. Come on. Come on, Squeaks.
But they
you
are
got it.
indoors.
True.
That'd have to be
True.
one loud battle, man.
Yep, that's enough, Sir Squeaks. Go ahead and give me a listen check, Foluco. Nope, that's not enough. All right. Sir Squeaks, you hear the sounds of battle outside to the west. Now, you being on a much more attached level with Foluco being an animal companion instead of a familiar, you can communicate with him what's going on. So, what are you guys going to do? You can hear the sounds of battle going on outside.
I'm curious what's going on. I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay, so you go ahead and give me a double move, and Sir Squeaks, you can fly.
Let's see.
All right.
And then
Okay. So, Sir Squeaks, give me one more listen check. Foluco, you're just following behind him because clearly he heard something you did not. Chia! Okay, I'm going to give the listening to Marcus and Sir Squeaks. You guys never fail. Jeez. All right, Sir Squeaks, you can pinpoint exactly where this battle is happening. So on your next move, you can head straight forward. And Foluco, all you've got to do is follow him, and you're pretty confident you're going to get to the source of the problem. All right, the action has moved back, and we are at the top of the order. Justin, not able to see what's going on at the top of the roof. He takes Mistress Hill and actually pushes her against the wall, so she is under the awning of the roof. Stay there. She falls silent and looks up apprehensively, while Justin backs away, trying to get a good look at the roof. And he's going to make a spot check.
Is it charged again? You have the charger on?
All right.
Oh, hey, Joe.
Justin does indeed see Loose Fang 2 stories up. And Loose Fang is clearly engaged with someone, but he can't tell who. So, Justin, not able to actually see what exactly is going on, he decides that he's going to do the best thing he can right now, and he plays his song of inspiration. Anybody within 30 feet of Justin now has a +2 to hit and +2 to all their saving throws.
Nice.
Let me give that all to you. All right. The next one is going to be the archer number 1. So remember, you guys have got this buff. Plus, it gives you +2 to hit and +2 to saving throws. Oh, you know what? I never rolled initiative for Renji. Let me do that.
Yeah, he might like to get in on this.
He might like to get in on this. This is kind of his forte after all.
He'd probably go up on the roof and try to hit people in person.
The way he fights, he would probably charge him and try and knock him off the roof.
Yeah, that's actually not bad.
So Renji, okay, he's there.
That's not that bad of an idea.
Actually, that
isn't.
is probably exactly what he would think about doing.
Yep. The only problem is, how's he gonna get up to the top of the roof?
Well, we all did pass
Some
by those
massive-
things stacked over here, so it depends on if Renji's noticed them or not.
Yep.
Well, okay, everybody's
I don't think he's that good at
buffed.
climbing.
Go
Yep.
ahead. Okay, everybody has their buff on them. And so
Yep.
we have Black-Faced Archer, number
What
one.
is Miss Hill doing at this time?
Miss Hill, she is sitting under the awning of the roof,
So
looking up rather
the archers
apprehensively.
can't see her.
Hmm.
Yeah, so because Justin pushed her against the side of the building, trying to keep her out of harm's way. Because, as she said before, she's not a fighter, she's an author. She probably is not going to do much good in combat.
Right.
Hey, we did tell her we'd take care of the combat.
No, that's true.
Okay, Archer number one. Seeing Loose Fang has been affected by the sleeping draught, draws his own dagger and tries to drive it home.
Hey now. None of that. Stop it.
That's not nice.
All right, but even in your drowsy state, Loose Fang, you are able to dodge just at the last moment before he comes into contact. Okay, and he draws back.
Where are you going? Get back. Coward.
Sheik. All right, now you had Sheik. You had a semi-good listen check, so you know there's something going on up there, but you can't pinpoint the action just yet. If you step back, you should be able to get a clear view.
Well, I do notice on that roof, so I'm going to back up to this tree, and I should be able to see a decent angle for at least one archer there.
All right, you can see Loose Fang. Give me a spot check.
Okay.
Wouldn't you need to do a climb check first to get into the tree?
He's standing
Oh,
by
I'm
the
on the
tree,
ground
not on
right
top of it.
I know the direction of the fighting. I'm using the tree as cover for a minute while I get my bearings of what's going on.
That makes sense. You know, if you're standing behind those branches, that gives you soft cover, which gives him a flat chance of missing. All right, yeah, Sheik, even though you can see Loose Fang, you can't quite tell what's going on up there, so you don't have any target.
Okay, I'm going to climb up the tree then, as
Okay.
another action.
There's your standard, so give me a climb check. Ha! Look
Oof.
at that. A natural one, and he still made it. See? Amazing. Amazing.
I love these gloves.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so
Somehow climbing back, still able to get up.
you are surprised as your feet completely slip out from underneath you, but your gloves hold fast to the tree, and you stare down in amazement at your dangling feet as you fail to fall. And you right yourself quickly and bring yourself further up on the tree, enough to get a vantage point. From this point, you can clearly see the three figures on the roof who are no longer making quite the effort to hide themselves. All right.
Can I see all three of the guys up there?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna take a free action. I'm just gonna call out to the people below. We have three thieves on the roof.
Smart. letting everybody else know.
All right.
Smart. Okay. Did Mira?
right.
Yes, Mira did roll initiative. Okay. So the adept turns to his other friend and, as before, taps him on the shoulder and whispers an arcane syllable. This time, Marcus, you can hear it. So give me a knowledge of arcane check, Marcus.
Okay.
Oh, fantastic.
Ooh.
All right, you recognize he is casting protection from normal arrows on his buddies. So any non-magical arrows that are shot at his friends will have a much less chance of hitting.
He's casting a protective spell. You might want to actually use magical weapons for this time.
Excellent.
As I shout to the rest of the group.
That's good. That's good. All right. So, Black-faced archer number 2 snakes around you, Loosefang, and tries to attack your flank.
Not going to take kindly to the...
And again, is unable to make contact, and he seems dismayed, seeing as how you have been made drowsy and you're still somehow dodging every stroke.
Drunken master style, just...
That'll do. That'll do. All right, Mira is up. And she hurries to the center of the group, trying to get a look at you. She can tell that something is wrong, and she says, "Here, Loosefang, this may help." And she spreads her arms, and a warm glow bathes the party. You have all been blessed.
Ooh.
Which gives an additional +1 to hit and a +1 on saving throws.
Cool.
Well, we are
I've been
now blessed and inspired.
Blessed
Is that
and
blessed
inspired,
good?
yes. So having a cleric and a bard in the party, you can get pretty buffed out.
Yep.
All we need is a paladin with some cleric spells, and we'd be perfectly
Paladins,
fine.
they have auras. They don't have to cast anything. You just stand close to them and you get their auras.
Heck yeah.
All right, so Loosefang, you have been
You
blessed.
have a Wisp Lord.
Huh?
No, I was saying you do have a wizard.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily a wizard, a sorcerer.
So everybody within 30 feet of Mira, which does or does not include Renji. Yes, it does.
Currently includes everybody. Actually, because of that, the way diagonals work here, everybody. I think Miss Hill too.
You know what? I think you're right.
I would just say give her the blessing just in case one of these thieves is smart enough to realize that there's another person down there.
Well, you suspect that they're not going to bother with her because she's not a threat. At least you hope that's the case.
Yep. That's what I hope.
All right, Lady Ament. You are both blessed and inspired.
Yay. I wish
Okay.
my room could retain more heat. That would be nice.
So, Lady Ament, what are you going to do?
I am going to try to fly over, let's see.
Fly in such a way as to try and make somebody stumble off the roof.
Possibly, or at least knock them off balance.
Oh, that'd be good to do. I could try that with let's see.
You could pester people just out of range of a sword, but too far away to make. I mean, too close to make the bow work.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now
I guess I could do the black-faced archer.
Your flight speed is 60 feet. That's just your normal flight speed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Keep our loose thing
I'm
alive.
gonna do that to this guy.
So you're going to try and fly right in his face.
Well, Loose Fang is right in front of him as well as Sheik. They could just fly up and over them and surprise him.
You're right. Sheik is up in the tree. Loose Fang's up on the house. So she could dart up and then dive into the archer's face. You could try that.
Yeah. Let's try it.
All right.
Dip, dodge, duck, and dive.
Let's have Lady Ament give a 2-hit roll.
2-hit roll. That's gonna be.
This is against their touch armor class, not against their full armor class.
2-hit roll. Where's that?
That's just a normal attack roll on her character sheet.
Okay.
Normal melee attack, I should say.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Shoot.
So, Lady Ament, you climb into the sky and, folding your wings, you dive toward the archer, but he ducks out of the way, and you swoop over him and over the crest of the house, and you end up here. Whoop! Wait a minute. Gotta pull you for a second, Loose Fang. You end up there. All right. So you could circle around for another pass, but now the archer knows that you're onto him. Marcus, you are up. Now you had a very good listen check, so you know someone is up there. It shouldn't be too hard to pinpoint him if you step back.
I'm gonna try and climb up to the roof so I can get up over there.
So are you going to climb the tree? Are you going to climb the wall, or where are you going to climb?
I'll climb the tree.
Okay, give me a climb check.
Can I use a free action to give him a hand up?
That's not a free action.
Okay. This is why I asked.
Yep. There it is.
All right. Well, no, that's enough to make it about halfway up the tree.
Okay.
So on your next turn, with another climb check of 12 or better, you can be all the way up.
All right.
All right, yes. Sir Squeaks and Foluco, you're coming in on the next round. Nice roll, by the way.
I guess Filico's charging in to figure out what happened as much as he can.
Yep.
Okay, so Marcus, that was a move action. You still have a standard action, but your vision is kind of obscured as you're only halfway up the tree.
Yes, that is true. I think I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay, you're going to stick around. Renji.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Renji quickly assesses the situation. And begins to look after where he saw Loose Fang head off to. He ducks around the side of the building and sees the pile of grain sacks and attempts to make a climb. That is good enough. So Renji ascends to the roof, and he will be ready on his next turn to see if he can make the heroic jump. Okay, Loose Fang, you are up.
But am I awake?
The sleeping draught has worn off.
Yeah. Shaking myself back to full awareness. I see this guy in front of me that was ever so kind as to tell me about quick naps, little battle.
Doesn't work, does it?
I wish to show him the benefits of them and try and help him take a little battle.
All right. Now, there's several ways to do that.
Indeed, there are. But given that he's no longer near the edge, I'm just going to go with a flurry of blows.
Okay, sounds good. All right, give me 2 attack rolls with your flurry bonus.
All right, and I no longer have the -2.
Correct.
Instead, I have a +1.
+1 because of the blessing. So add the +1 plus your flurry bonus, and that gives you your full attack bonus.
Yep.
That's 1. And that one is a hit.
Smack him again.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Ooh.
Nat 20. Roll to see if it confirm a critical. That's confirmed. Okay, so 1 regular hit for normal damage and 1 for double damage. Loose Fang, what an opening shot.
I did not
He's
appreciate
really not
it.
happy with these guys, trying to give him nap time.
Well, he had
right,
the advantage, and he blew his advantage. So now the advantage is back to you.
That's a D8 +2.
Well, to be fair, I always hated nap time as well.
Actually, now that I'm 46 years old, that nap time is looking sure attractive.
All right, so the first damage,
Nice.
second, and that's
That's doubled to 12. Boy, you have taken this guy down a notch.
And does he fall down?
No. Although you did, in a single round, take away more than half of his health, so he is going to make a fortitude saving throw.
Isn't that 13, not 12? Because the first one's 7, the second one is 6.
But okay, so he did 7 for the normal damage, but his second hit was double damage, so 6 times 2 is 12. So for a total of 19 damage.
I see.
Okay, he's going to make a fortitude saving throw. And fails. All right, you have knocked him over, and he falls back onto the roof. Prone.
Night, fella.
Lady Almond just caws at him. Caw! Caw!
Okay, he is knocked prone and lying against the side of the roof. You've knocked him on his duster.
He's probably a little dazed.
Lady Almond kind of just like laughs at him a little. Caw! Caw!
All right, so Justin closes the gap. And once he comes in range, Loose Fang, you are now also inspired. The cool thing about Bard's song is that it comes and goes as long as he continues performing. All right. And he decides to just plant himself. Actually, that gives the inspiration to Mistress Hill as well.
If he goes underneath the awning, he's out of danger from the archers.
Yeah, he can just sit and play. He can perform for you and continue with the buff and be out of danger.
Yeah.
Not a bad strategy. Although he does have his hand crossbow and his short sword, so he's handy in a fight.
Well, just in case, we also have our healer and the civilian down here, so it's probably good to have at least one fighter down there, just in case.
So, Archer number 1, seeing that Loose Fang has knocked his buddy off of his feet, this time decides to knock an arrow and get a bead on your head.
Is that a called shot?
No. It's not not specifically trying for a headshot. He's trying to hit and aiming in that general direction. And if I'm not mistaken, that is a hit. Is it, Loose Fang?
8.
That is his armor class.
Yeah, so I believe that is a hit. So
Yep.
he's going to roll for damage. Ouch!
Woo!
Whoa!
Oh, ouch.
Oh, now that was a hit. Okay. Yeah, that was painful.
Ouch.
Oh.
All right, yeah, that takes you down a notch, Loose Fang. Okay, you are struck in the left shoulder with a blackened arrow, and this arrow actually has so much force behind it that it pushes you back a little ways. So I need you to make a reflex saving throw to keep your balance. That's good enough.
Oh.
That is good enough. All right. So, Loose Fang, your left arm has been injured. You can still use it, but you are in pain. Okay.
right.
Foluco, you are up.
Just run. Both actions. We need you.
He's going to come in riding a horse and wielding a whip. Is that it?
That'd be cool.
Am I the only one that's getting like every other word of Tyrion?
Me too.
Oh, is my
Same,
mic?
yeah.
Is my mic not coming through very well? I
No,
apologize.
it's the internet connection because on stream you're perfectly fine.
Really? Yeah,
Okay.
because I've got a 300 megabit connection here.
That's fine.
I should not be lagging.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't have the best. So that's fine. I just wasn't sure if it was lag the stream.
Okay,
Might be me as well.
Mr. Sheik, if you can disentangle yourself from the tree, you are up and ready to go.
Okay. I think I would like to shoot at the adept.
You're going to try and knock him off before he buffs up his companions too far?
Yes, I would like to get rid of that guy.
All right, so that's a 50-foot shot. You can do it.
He is in range.
All right, give me a ranged attack roll.
Plus temp 2 modifier, right?
Actually, you get a +3 because you're both blessed and inspired. That's good enough. Yes, that he is tagged. Roll for damage.
Nice.
All right. Now, do you or do you not have weapon finesse?
You're gonna have to repeat that.
Do you have weapon finesse?
I believe so.
I believe you do.
Remind me what that does?
No, I take that back. Weapon finesse doesn't affect ranged attacks. It affects finesse weapons, finesse melee weapons, like a rapier. All right, so 6 points of damage on the adept. All right, and the adept, having been struck in combat, turns his fury toward you, reaches out his hand toward you, and 3 blue bolts of electricity come streaking toward you.
3 what?
3 blue bolts of electricity.
Uh-oh.
Now, Marcus, give me a knowledge of Arcana while I see if I can fry Sheik out of the tree.
I feel so loved.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay, Marcus,
Sheik,
yes.
watch out!
You've identified this is a magic missile spell, and the fact that he is using 3 of them means that he is at least a level 5 caster.
See, I knew he was important to get rid of.
Sheik, watch out!
2.
Magic missile, I can't do anything.
Now, the magic missile is an automatic hit. 10 points of damage.
10
Oh.
points from Gryffindor, got it.
So, let me make
But
sure.
wouldn't that be all 3 of his magic missiles?
Yes, that's all 3 of the magic missiles. They hit you, Sheik.
I know, but wouldn't that have been all the magic missiles he probably would have stored up?
No, each casting does multiple bolts because he's a higher level caster. As you get higher levels, your magic missile spell does multiple bolts.
Oh, lovely.
That's
Yeah,
the
we can
beauty
get
of
rid of
magic
this
missiles. That it scales with your level.
Good thing he's not using chain lightning or anything.
That's
Yikes.
you hope that's out of his pay grade.
Hopefully.
Okay, if you're facing
Marcus,
off against
get up
someone,
here, I need some,
if
I
you're
need some ice on that rooftop to slip him up or something.
yeah, if you're facing off against someone who's casting chain lightning, then you're out of your league.
Yeah,
All right. So Sheik, you took 10 points of damage. Archer number 2 is going to stand up on his feet. He is no longer prone.
Ka?
Yeah. You did laugh at him.
Yep.
So he's going to take a swipe at Lady Ament as he gets up. But the truth is, Lady Ament, since you're sitting right there, you do get an attack of opportunity as he stands up.
Do it.
So make a
Okay.
make an attack roll.
Let's do it.
Do it. Do it now.
Come on.
Do it, Luke.
Do it.
Okay, you try and slash your beak, but his combat leathers, they prevent you from doing any damage. Meanwhile, he is swiping at you with his dagger. I'm checking Lady Ament's armor class.
It's not gonna be that high.
I'm afraid not. It's only 13.
Oh.
Well, hopefully he nat ones this thing and trips himself off the roof.
Well,
I would hope so.
just a reminder, Lady Ament is not meant for frontal melee combat.
She's kind of a hit and
Of course
run.
not.
Kind of a hit and run,
Yep.
yes. That is a hit, folks.
Oh no!
That is a hit.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, Lady Almond, I'm sorry I sent you into battle like this.
Oh,
All right. Do. 6 points of
Oh.
damage.
That's
And-
nearly half of. Oh.
Yeah, that's nearly half of her health pool. Not quite,
Good.
so she doesn't have to make the fortitude saving throw for that. But the dagger does have a sleeping draught on it, so have her make fortitude to save against the sleeping draught.
I'm sorry I sent you into combat.
You can call her out of combat.
I know, but it's not her turn right now.
She's coming up quick enough. No, Lady
Oh,
Ament.
no.
All right. As the dagger strikes, it slashes you, and Lady Ament, you see her collapse to the rooftop, completely asleep.
No!
Well, the guy might think he killed the bird.
He
so
might,
maybe
you know,
it's a
that's
good thing.
possible. That's possible. But he does know about
Depends
the
on if he
sleeping
has any
draught.
good perception.
Okay. So Lady Ament is now asleep.
Oh no. Marcus is just like, no!
You like the little Z's?
It looks like a lightning bolt.
It kind of does. They look like Z's, so I use those for the sleep. I'm looking to see if there's a better icon for sleep.
Mm.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, shoot.
All right, yep.
I don't need any.
All right, Mira. She's going to step back and see if she can get a look at the action. She has still not spotted what's going on up there. Oh, Mira, yes. She gets a clear view and she can see what's going on. So, having spotted a target, she holds her hand and a blue shimmering hammer appears in her outstretched hand, and she prepares to throw it in the next round.
Mirathor, Mirathor.
Mirathor, Mirathor, Mirathor.
That's the spiritual weapon. It's a very it's a characteristic cleric spell for battle clerics. Sir Squeaks, you are up.
Lie, you fools.
Fly, you fools!
Fly, my little minions! Fly!
So, Sir Squeaks, I'm going to move the observer over to see you. Is that your full move, Sir Squeaks?
Yep.
Okay. Moving back to Lady Ament. Okay, you are asleep. You can make a fortitude saving throw to try and shake off the effects, but if you fail, then you remain asleep.
Wake up and get out of there, bird.
I'm afraid not. You are still asleep, Lady Ament.
Play dead. Play dead.
Marcus,
No.
all you saw was that she went down. You can't tell. You can't see if she's all right.
I am going to tell Samuel to try and go somewhere for safety, and then I'm going to continue climbing up the tree so I can try and get to her.
Yeah, Samuel, hide behind that building.
Works for me.
And then I'm going to need to do another climb check.
Yep. Good enough. You are up.
Is that just to get me to the top of the tree or to the roof?
No, you are on the roof. That's your move action. Now you have a standard.
I'm going to tell him that we need to take out that spellcaster.
Alright. I'm going to...
Take out that cannon!
I can't remember how many ice bolts I have left.
You used one earlier,
Okay.
so you have one use
made a
left
very
today.
Special ice bolt earlier.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna toss an ice bolt at this guy back here.
Okay, give me 2 ranged attack rolls.
Okay.
Give him a taste of his own medicine.
He could use it. He shot me.
Is it 2 ranged, right?
Yeah, 2 ranged attack rolls.
I guess save all of those.
Yo, not dead.
That's wow.
All right, the first one hits, the second one does not. Roll for damage.
I think I might be confused. Were you doing 7 to 9 or not?
Right.
We didn't start till 7:30.
What you doing? You've been watching me from the picture. You gonna be honest with me?
It's just a D8, right?
It is, yeah, it is a D8. I believe it's +1, but let me check your character sheet. Ice bolts, yes. 1d6 +1 damage each.
No, I still haven't read Sea of Monsters. Is that why you checked that out?
Oops.
No, I think I did read Sea of Monsters. I think I did.
Okay.
Good enough, good enough.
5.
5 points of damage. That's better than a kick in the shorts. Or at least it gives him a kick in the shorts.
I do a quick magical spin with my ice bolts. Choo, choo! You don't attack my bird like that.
I
yell across the roof.
I can see you doing that. You're doing like the Harry Potter wand fling thing.
You don't attack my bird like that.
Switch and flick.
Pew, pew, pew.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have your phone?
You want my phone?
Yeah.
Where is my phone? Did I eat it? I did not eat it.
Or did you lose it?
It might be still in the car.
Okay.
Oh no, here it is. I've got it. Kimberly,
Yes.
I've got my phone right here.
I think so.
There you go.
At least they're the ones that were out on the counter.
Sorry guys, I'm speaking to my lovely bride here.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
All right.
Family first, always.
Renji, who can clearly see the action on the other roof, gives a cry of rage and runs right past you, Marcus, trying to take a jump across to the other roof.
Can
Do
I
I need to
attempt
do
help
a
him?
fortitude saving throw to make sure I don't fall
Now,
off?
he runs past you, not into you.
Oh, okay.
To help his check, like to reach out and grab a hold if he's.
You may have to.
I think he's
Oh,
going
jeez.
for
Okay,
clear.
Loose
He doesn't-
These guys-
Loosebane, give me a reflex to see if you can catch him in mid-flight because he's stumbled. Good enough.
Oh, that's
Woo!
good.
Loosebane saves the day and brings Renji to the other roof. But having stumbled and lost his balance, he spends his action trying to right himself and gain his balance on the roof, so he has no attack. But it is your turn, Loosefang. All right, unfortunately, Marcus and Sheik, you have a big Dragonborn standing in the way of your target now.
That just means I'm going to have to climb onto the roof and get a better target.
I don't think I have any more long-ranged magical weapons I can use at the moment.
Yeah, your bow. You don't expect your bow would hurt the archers, but it still might hurt the adept.
Right.
So I step over here, but then I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay. You're stepping kitty corner, but you're going to try and smack the archer. All right.
Yeah.
He's got his back to you because he was attacking the bird. So go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Oh, and I now get a +2 as well to my...
So yes, because Justin is in range, so you get a total of +3 to your attack rolls. No, that is not enough to hit the archer.
Oh man.
Okay. Justin, unable to see the combat, seems content to simply continue his performance and try and help the party as best he can. Okay. The first archer is surprised and a little perturbed to see a 7-foot dragonborn in his face. And so he is going to try and back up.
There's not a lot of room for him to back up.
There's not a lot of room to maneuver, so he's going to take a reflex saving throw. And he slips. Oh my gosh. He has slipped and fallen down the roof.
I have fallen.
I didn't even need to bring my ice powers to the roof. He fell off himself.
So
Falls 2 stories.
he has fallen 20 feet, and so he is going to take falling damage.
Yes.
Justin staying down there is a good thing.
Okay, that's 3 points of falling damage for the archer. All right, so Justin and Mistress Hill are surprised to see a black-faced archer plop down onto the pavement right in front of them. All right,
Uh-oh.
Foluco, moving over to you.
I'm
Okay.
running as fast as I can.
You're not quite in range, are you? You did see one of them fall off the roof. That's 80 feet away, though. All right, Sheik. By some stroke of luck, your target is now clearly in view below you. You have the upper ground.
Hey, do I get a bonus for height, or is that not?
No height advantage. However, since you're up in the tree, you do have soft cover from him.
Okay. I like taking every advantage as I can in these kind of fights.
So, if you're going to shoot at him, you have a +3 to hit, which almost counteracts the penalty from his protection from arrows. So, if you shoot at him, you actually get a -1 instead of a -4.
Okay. That's doable. We are going to take a shot at this guy. And I'll put that as -1 instead of +3 right now.
Correct. No, I'm afraid not. That is not going to hit him. So even though he is down on the pavement, he is still able to dodge an arrow shot from up in the tree. So these guys clearly have some agility to them.
Alright.
So
Or do I get one more action?
you have a move action. You've used your standard. You can move now if you wish.
I think I'll hop down the tree and go to help the guy off.
So you're going to jump down. That's an 18-foot drop.
Okay, I'll climb down.
Okay, give me a climb check. Someone's breathing pretty heavy into the mic.
Oh. Might be me.
Yeah, Sheik, I'm not sure why I bother asking you for climb checks. Jeez.
Well, if a nat 1 is successful, you don't need to.
Probably not. Okay, you are on the ground. Sorry. Hang on for a sec. It's the adept who's up. Okay? All right, the adept, seeing one of his companions knocked flat and the other one knocked off the roof, decides that discretion is the better part of valor and steps back from you, Loose Fang. He just takes a 5-foot step back from you and then utters the same mystic syllable as before and touches himself.
Oh, did I not hear? Never mind.
Nope. Yeah, you
It was
heard
the same one as before.
Same one as before. He just cast protection from arrows on himself.
Well, shoot.
Now, probably not a good idea to shoot. You want to close in and get melee. All right, archer number 2. Badum-ching. Okay. Archer number 2.
Oh,
Sensing that Loose Fang is attacking his rear, realizes that the bird isn't going anywhere and turns to strike at you, Loose Fang. And you are tagged, Loosefang, once again.
Oh.
Hopefully not too bad. Oh, 7 points. That's a pretty good strike.
Thanks.
All right, and Loosefang, give me another fortitude saving throw to stave off the sleeping draught. This time that's good enough. You can feel the drowsy effects coming over you, but you stir to yourself and shake it off.
Not this time.
Not this time. Mira. Mira calls up to Renji and says, "Thanks for giving me an easy target," and then takes both hands on the hammer and throws it at the archer on the ground.
Woo! Let's see how this goes.
Let's see how this goes.
I feel like this guy is going to be beaten up very quickly, as he's probably on his back or stomach or something, just kind of in shock from falling 20 feet.
Yeah.
And then suddenly getting hammered.
True enough. Dang, Mira!
Woo!
Dang! That's not a critical hit, but that's definitely a hit.
How is that not critical?
She didn't roll a natural 20.
Ah.
But that is definitely enough to overcome his armor class. So I'm checking her strength modifier is just 1. How did you get a roll like that? Jeez. It's because her
Plus 14, I guess.
her dexterity bonus is +5, and then she has +3 because of inspiration and bless.
Oof.
So, rolling for damage on a spiritual hammer. Nine points of damage. Very nice, Mira. For someone who has normally not been the big damage dealer, that's a pretty good strike.
Oof.
Okay, Sir Squeaks.
It's the hit of the day.
I don't know. Loosefang.
We'll see what Renji gives.
Loosefang knocking that guy on his bum, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. That was very good.
Okay, Sir Squeaks. That was one move. Now you have another move if you like.
No, that was.
Oh, was that his full move?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Lady Ament. One more time, make a
All right,
fortitude saving throw. If you
wake
fail
up.
this time, you will wake up on your next turn. You have failed. Ah. Okay.
I want to get you up out of there.
And what
Early
lesson
bird gets-
have we learned today, boys and girls?
Don't send Lady Ament into battle.
Yeah. Familiar is not an animal companion. There's a distinct difference between the two.
Yes.
Lady, the early bird gets the worm. And these guys.
Yep.
Ugh.
All right, Marcus, you are up.
Let's see, how far can I run? Okay. I am going to run to here and tackle this guy. Grapple him.
Okay. So you're going to grapple this guy and try and tackle him to the ground? All right.
Yep.
Give me a grapple check.
Oh, come on! Oh, wait, that's Lady Ament.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, my bad.
Don't roll as Lady Ament. Roll as Marcus.
Here we go.
That is much better. That is much
There we
better.
go.
All right. You are able, at a full run, you are able to wrap both arms around him and you pin him against your chest. So you have both arms, but his legs are free.
And while I do that, can I punch him in the face?
You've got both arms around him. If you want to punch him, you got to let him go on one side.
Well, I was meaning like before I like wrap my arms around him, like I punch him in the face to then.
Well then that's
wrap
gonna.
my arms around him.
That's two different actions.
Why?
Okay.
I'm sorry. What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Did we lose someone?
Dude, hello?
Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What are you asking,
I can
Sheik?
barely hear you.
What I was suggesting is just throw him off the roof.
You could
I was
do
gonna
that.
try and give him a firm hit because I'm not gonna let him hurt my bird.
No.
It's a
Well,
word thing.
I'm
Okay, it is Reggie's turn. So, Renji looks down on the archer that fell off of the roof
Oh no.
and takes a rather morbid opportunity to spit upon him from 2 stories up before lunging at the black-faced adept.
Oh, was that his acid spit?
No, he just regular spittle.
Oh, I thought you were
okay.
going to jump off the roof and take the opportunity to land on the guy.
You're gonna try that.
Oh,
You can do that.
that'd be an instant curse splat.
Yeah. Just hope you don't miss. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So Renji takes his two-handed Morning Star and tries to bring it crashing down on the adept. Slam. Let me see if I can get Renji's attack roll.
If this guy also falls off the roof, we should name this episode as Raining Men.
Oh gosh.
It's raining. It's raining enemies. Oh no.
Ooh.
That is a hit. It is not a crit, but it is a hit. And Renji is going to roll damage. Morning Star. That's right. 8 plus strength plus 1.
Come on.
So his strength bonus is 5. Wow. So it's going to be 1d8 damage plus 6.
Oof.
So even if he rolls a natural 1, he's doing 7 points of damage. It's
Wow.
It's the strength behind the blow is what it is.
Oof.
Okay. So
There's your 7.
he's hit him. Hasn't brought him down yet, but he's definitely hurting. All right. Mr. Loosefang, you are up.
Alrighty.
Oh. What is that?
Seeing as got help up here. Oh wait. Yeah. Step over this way and join the adept.
Care to join the party? So I'm
Yeah.
checking distance here. You are still within 30 feet of Justin, yes.
And
let's
I
see.
can't make a flurry of blows even though it was a 5 step.
No, because a 5-foot step is a move action. You need to take a full
boy.
round. Yep.
Alrighty.
Um,
Well, I will still make attack.
Okay, go
Oh.
ahead.
I was kind of concerned about that.
That is definitely a hit, Loosefang. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Ooh.
Yes, 8 points. Very nice.
Twirling my quarterstaff around, I come up and I just sort of jab it in.
Smack! All right, he is badly injured. He is badly injured and is going to make a will saving throw. And he does succeed in keeping his wits about him. All right, Justin is going to, now that he has a target next to him, he is actually going to attack this archer that is next to him, draws his short sword, and tries to slash him. But, nope, he is not able to connect and therefore does no damage. The archer responds in kind and tries to strike at Justin.
Oops.
Oh, what's Justin's armor class? Oh, barely. Okay, Justin, yeah. Justin was able to twist away, and the dagger only hits his combat leathers. It does not connect and make any damage. Feluco, you are up.
2, 3, 4. I'm gonna summon a hippogriff right there.
A hippogriff? Seriously? Okay.
Oof.
This is a level 3 summon nature's ally.
It's level 2.
Wait, a hippogriff is level 2? I thought it was level 3.
Level 2.
Wow.
Summon
Okay.
nature's ally 2, hippogriff. I've just not played around with it before.
You can ride that thing up the roof.
Oh, wow. I'm excited for this one.
All right. Let's see what we got. Well, you know what? I don't know if I have the right asset. No. We'll see if this works. No? All right, that's good. That's not bad.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. That works okay.
All right. Offhand, do you know the initiative bonus for a hippogriff?
Initiative bonus is +2.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Someone.
Okay, hippogriff rolls a 10 on initiative. Okay, and then the hit dice for a hippogriff.
It is 3d10 +9.
So the average, what, about 21? No, let's see. That makes it about 24. 24 hit points. Gotcha.
25, but yeah.
Okay.
It also gets, let's see. It also has +1 to attack and damage, and
it is now also in the inspiration aura, so that it gets an additional +2.
And it gets +4 to strength and constitution.
Because it's a summon from you. That's right.
Yep.
Very nice. Okay, Sheik. You have hopped down the tree. Feluco runs up and immediately summons out of thin air a large, proud-looking winged beast that unfortunately is in between you and your target.
I can still step this way and get at him. So
Yes,
I'll
you
step
can.
That way.
Yes, you can.
I'll draw a sword and I will give him a nice sweat.
Okay. So he is quickly getting surrounded. Now, normally you would get a flanking bonus with Mistress Hill, but she's not participating in combat. In fact, she's cowering against the wall, so no flanking bonus.
Cowering is a form of combat.
I don't think so. And that's not enough to hit. You're lucky I don't deal with critical misses. Okay. The adept, keeping his wits about him, backs away, taking a 5-foot step. And seeing the action on the ground, claps both of his hands together and then spreads them out in front of him and begins loudly speaking some arcane words. Marcus, I need you to give me an arcane knowledge of Arcana. Okay, Marcus, he is preparing some sort of fire spell. You don't know what, but it's some sort of fire spell.
2-turn cast?
Nope, it's not. But you guys, let's see. Yes, everyone who is inspired and blessed gets +3 on their saving throws. So, all right. From his hand comes a small jet of flame that quickly grows into a large ball that proceeds to this point right here and then explodes. And everyone within 20 feet is hit by a fireball.
That's going to be Justin, Archer, myself, and Hippogriff, right?
So, 20. It'll hit Miss Hill as well. It'll hit his buddy. It'll hit Justin. It will not hit Sir Squeaks. It will not hit Lady Ardent.
They're 20 feet up. They're all 20 feet up on the roof.
You're right. So, Mistress Hill is not affected, but Justin will be affected. So it'll hit Justin. It'll hit Renji. It'll hit Loose Fang. It'll hit his buddy, and it'll hit Marcus.
So,
Okay,
Justin, but not me then?
It'll hit Justin, but not you. Correct.
Okay, I'm just wondering, like, where is this going? But yeah, he's doing friendly fire just to try and cause a little damage.
Yep.
Doesn't look too.
Okay. Right. Per caster level. Whew. Okay, here we go, folks.
Wouldn't mind that marshmallow armor.
Yeah. This could be bad. 18 points of damage, guys. All right. So, Loose Fang, I need you and Marcus and Renji and Justin to all make reflex saving throws. And remember, you get +3 to your reflex saving throw. So Renji is going to do a reflex saving throw with a 10.
With the +3, it's
Yep. So Renji does that. Loose Fang. Oh, so you did not add the +3, Loose Fang?
I forgot to add it before I rolled.
So you got a total of 21 then. Okay. Renji, Marcus. Let's see. And the other archer needs to make a reflex saving throw.
Hippogriff is a +5 on reflex before any blessings.
Okay. Actually, the Hippogriff is out of range.
I believe.
Justin got, let's see. No, the archer got an 18. Justin needs to make a reflex saving throw. Oh, okay. Justin failed.
Oh.
But the rest of you, including the archer, you only take half damage. So you take 9 points of damage.
Woo!
Which is better than 18, yes. Okay, so...
this does still keep on making this poor archer easier to hit. Or easier to take out.
All right. So, Loose Fang, you've been taking a beating during this battle.
That's what you're gonna get if you run up in the middle of 3 baddies.
Indeed. So Justin, he failed. He takes the full 18. which is half of his health. That is actually half of his health bar right there.
Ooh.
So he needs to make a will saving throw. Sorry, fortitude. Fortitude. Anyone else that got hit? Oh, nope, I've done that. So Justin is going to make a fortitude saving throw. Oh, that's good enough. So, okay. All right, so it is now the archer number 2. Okay. He, with flames dancing around him as the spell dissipates, you can see a look of shock and horror at his friend. And he makes a will saving throw to see if he can keep his wits about him. He does. He reaches over and grabs Lady Amit around the neck and holds her up and holds his dagger to her chest and takes her hostage. Turning to you, Marcus, he says, "Back off or the bird gets it."
Ooh.
All right. Mira.
Sorry, I thought I already grappled the archer though, so I thought I was holding him.
You know what? I take all of that back. You're right. He was grappled. That is correct.
Yep.
I take all of that back.
Which means he has to escape grapple first.
He has to
before-
escape grapple first. So he is going to make a strength check to try and escape grapple. So give me another grapple check, Marcus, and he needs to make an opposing strength roll.
Okay. 1 second. So I need to make sure that I have Marcus selected.
Oh, he's got to beat a 21. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
He did it.
Oh!
Holy flip, he did it.
Oh! No!
Okay, he has broken free, wriggled out of your arms. And now that was his standard action, so he can't hold Lady Amit hostage, but he is going to move instead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's trying to scramble away from you. Mira, on the other hand.
Probably could you start using some healing?
Let's see who needs. Yeah,
Yep.
she saw that Justin took the full brunt of the fireball, so she's going to come over and try and heal him up. She is going to use.
Gosh, it's cold.
Okay. Are you cold? Is the heat? There no heat in your house?
There is, but my room is poorly ventilated.
Ah. All right.
Yep.
So
That's why I
Mira
have a space heater in here usually.
is going to use Cure Moderate Wounds on Justin for 16 points. That is enough to almost heal him completely back up. That's very impressive. All right, Sir Squeaks.
All right.
Let's see. I'm checking Feluco. Feluco, you are not in range, but Sir Squeaks is. So now, Sir Squeaks, you are inspired.
That's a 1d8 plus 4, I believe.
Okay, so are you you're attacking?
Yes, he's going to attack.
Okay, so he gets a +2 on attack rolls. All right, and
Good day.
Sir Squeaks with a natural 20. Give me a confirmation roll to see if you can get a crit.
Okay. 1d8.
Come on, go for another.
No critical this time, I'm afraid.
Still a good
So roll normal damage. And I need to give you guys a 10-minute warning.
Dang it.
Dang, Sir Squeaks! Woo!
Good damage, though.
Fantastic damage.
Yep.
hit. Got the archer.
Not quite, but it does bring him down below half, so he will make a fortitude saving throw. And he succeeds. Okay. All right, Lady Amit, you have awakened. You are no longer asleep.
Let's see.
Get out of there.
Hit and run. Hit and run.
Yep, I am gonna fly out of here. I think over here, where it's safe in the trees.
All right. The black-faced archer is trying to scramble away. Otherwise, he would have gotten an attack of opportunity on you. Okay, but that puts you back into inspiration range. So, Lady Amit, you are now inspired once again, and the hippogriff is up.
Yep.
Okay, so for the hippogriff, his base attack roll, he gets a plus what to hit? Was it plus 2 to hit? Faluco?
Say that one more time.
The hippogriff, he gets a base plus 2 to hit, is that correct?
It is a plus 5 to melee. Wait, no, hold up. It is a plus 6 for 2 claws, which is a 1d4 plus 4, and the bite is a plus 1 melee at a 1d8 plus 2 for 4.
So can he use all 3 attacks in one round? I thought it was either. I thought it was either. No, you're right.
Moving an attack. So
full attack. Yeah, both claws and bite.
And a bite.
Okay, so it's plus 6, but he's got plus 4 to strength, which gives him another plus 2 to hit, and he's also inspired, which gives him another plus 2 to hit.
Yeah, and it's a 1d4 plus 4 and a 1d8 plus 2.
Okay, so 2 claw attacks first.
1d4 plus 4.
2. Okay, so the first claw hits, second claw does not, and now for the bite attack.
1d8 plus 2.
Okay.
Oh, that's a plus 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 claw and 1 bite. So rolling for the claw attack is just a d4 plus 1, is what you said?
d4 plus 4.
Plus 4. Okay, so here's the claw attack. That's for the damage. And then the bite is a d8 plus what?
2.
Plus 2. Okay, damage for the bite attack. So 7 plus 4, a total of 11 points of damage. Aha! Which is perfectly enough to bring him to 0 hit points, and he falls unconscious.
Unconscious, not dead.
Unconscious, not dead.
Cool. We can interrogate him later.
And that also removes the buff that he had. So he is out of action.
That changes my plans for the better with the guy that I'm about to do some damage to.
Okay, Marcus, it is
Just
now
take
your
him
turn.
out.
Oh yeah. So I have an option that I'm gonna do because I think I have one more arcane point left.
Yes,
What?
you used 2 to do the magnifying glass. You have 1 point left.
Yeah.
Also, what is this worm thing on the battlefield?
What is it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of concerned about it, but
I might
kind of
give
wanting
him
to hit
that
this
for-
guy though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that 1 arcane point to kind of like create like a kind of like an icicle dagger, I guess you could say.
Oh,
Is that?
so you're just gonna form an icicle. It will be a normal mundane icicle. It will not have any magical properties.
Oh, okay. Dang. Because I was gonna try and see if I could create a. All right. Well, I'm just gonna punch this guy then.
Okay, give me a melee attack roll.
Okay.
That is a hit. Okay, your damage will be 1d4 plus your strength bonus.
1d4 plus 1 second.
Plus your strength bonus, which is just 1. So
1. Yeah.
Die 4 plus 1, yeah.
Okay. Die 4 plus 1. 3.
Okay, 3 points of damage on this guy. All right.
That's for hitting my bird.
Smack. All right, he is battered and bruised, but not dead. Okay.
That's for hurting my bird.
Reggie.
You son of a
having shaken, having taken the brunt of a fireball,
Say that as a dog.
shakes his head, and grits his teeth in a snarl at the adept and charges.
Woo! Go Renji.
Take him out.
So this is a charge, which gives him another +2 to hit, and he is both inspired and blessed. So wow. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So 2, 1, and so it's actually a +5.
Critical.
Holy cow! You guys are going to like this. Watch this.
Woo!
He rolled a 6 and still hit. Because he's got a freaking +17 to hit here. All right. So he is going to roll a d8 +5 for damage. No, wait, +6 because it's a magic Morning Star, and does 13 points of damage to the adept. And with 13 points of damage, that brings him exactly down to -10 hit points, and he is a bloody mess.
A bloody pulp.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
He's the one I wanted down the most.
Yeah, yes. He is a bloody mess on the bridge between the ticketing office and the next building over.
Don't mess with Renji.
So what's with this
As soon as we're
worm?
done fighting, search their pockets. I'm looking for more notes.
Is this worm up here or foe?
In this case, kill it first, ask questions later.
All right.
Sure, not a bookworm.
Yeah.
I just say poke it with your stick and see if it'll react to it.
You guys are nuts. Okay, Loose Fang, you are up.
Actually, I say light it on fire.
Just poke it with a stick.
Attack
We
him up
have
against
a
me, but I'm run up
On the roof,
and attempt.
and we have blackface archer.
So you're gonna attack the archer.
Trip this.
So you're gonna try and trip him.
Yes, I'm gonna run up. I'm sure he gets attack of opportunity, but
Actually, no, he doesn't.
okay.
Jump him off the roof.
So attacks of opportunity happen when you move through a threatened square or out of a threatened square, not when you move into one.
All right, so then I will.
So give me a normal attack roll to see if your trip attempt succeeds.
And I lose my inspiration. The ball.
No, you're still in range for inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 feet. And your trip attempt succeeds. He's going to make a reflex saving throw to try and resist. But yeah, against a 29, not much of a chance.
Enjoy your rest.
He tried.
He sure tried, but he did not succeed. All right, he has tripped and he tumbles down the
Bye,
roof.
Felicia.
He tumbles down the roof, scratching himself on the branches of a tree before he falls to the cobblestones below, taking a die 6 of damage from falling. And is reduced to 1 hit point.
Oh.
He is still conscious and lying on his back, groaning in pain. All right, with that, combat comes to a close. Well done, my friends.
I'm just like, oh, hi. You guys seem to have got yourself in some trouble.
I imagine we will have to find out who these
This
people.
worm thing.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned about this worm. I don't know what he's doing.
He crawls down the side of the house, down the grain sacks, and slithers away down the cobblestones.
Okay.
I guess not. Get it.
Well,
What?
we are looking for a creepy, weird form of envy. Maybe that was it.
Maybe.
All right. And with that, the hippogriff disappears. And I think, yes, that is the end of combat.
I'm
Well-
going to yell up there to look for a note or something similar to what we found on the orcs earlier.
I am
Well-
gonna go climb down from the roof to it again. Grapple that black-faced archer.
Give me a climb check, coming down from the roof onto the grain sacks. Give me a climb check. It should be fairly simple.
Mm-hmm. All right. Climb check. Where do I do it?
I would like to search this archer for anything.
Easily,
Okay.
easily. All right, Sheik, you're going to search the archer. Renji tries to pick through the pile of blood and bones, but is not able to find anything that is not absolutely ruined.
Right. I'm gonna grab this black-faced archer by the shirt, hold him up.
He does not
And
resist. In fact, he lets out a yelp of pain as you pick him up because he's battered and bruised. All right.
I'm gonna hold my fist to his face and say, "Who the heck sent you?"
All right. Your only answer is he opens his mouth to speak, but you hear no voice with your ears, except you do hear or you feel or sense a voice in your mind that is speaking a language that you do not understand. And with that, we will bring the session to a close.
Cool.
All right, guys, thank you for playing tonight. I am going to end the stream